Retina display, fingerprint security and ID, incredible built-in webcam, and a body and form factor that is unrivaled in the industry. If you know that somebody has asked Santa for a MacBook Air this Christmas and you are wondering on how to make good on that wish, we can do it for you tonight. Let me take you through how you shop and what you'll receive. When you place your orders tonight, you're going to choose one of 3 colors. You're going to choose either the gold, we have a space gray, and we have a silver. So there's gold, there's space gray. The space gray is the darkest version, and there is silver. Once you've chosen which color MacBook Air you want, you're then going to choose which color carrier you want. We have a navy blue, there's a gray, and there's a purple. So just on the side of your screen over there, you're going to see there's a purple, a gray, and a blue. We won't stop there. We're also going to send you the mouse. You see that mouse? So a real working mouse, so you don't have to just use the touchpad. You're going to get a mouse. You've got better, you know, engagement with your computer. We also send you your 4-port USB hub. So now you can plug in all your gadgets and gizmos, and we'll go a little bit more into that in a moment. I also want to let you know that we're including a year of premium technical support. So if you've got any questions, you can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to a helpline based right here in America. So why buy an Apple MacBook Air from HSN? Well, there are many, many reasons. Number one, MacBook Air is one of the most desirable laptops in the world. MacBook Air is powerful for play, for work, for pleasure, for fun, for games. MacBook Air is truly portable. There is so much that you'll be able to do with this. You know, you can go to the cafe and order a mocha chocolate, whatever it may be, for the holiday season, and know that this is going to be there with you. And not only that, this is a laptop that will give you an investment. I say it because so many of us, we want to change after a couple of years. This will stay with you for a long, long time. We were asked in our previous presentation, is this brand new or refurbished? It is absolutely brand new. The big difference between HSN and the Apple Store is that when you open the box, Apple give you 14 days to decide if you'd like to keep it. With HSN, we're going to give you our extended return policy, which isn't that a big bow? Sorry, just notice how big that bow is. I keep nearly knocking myself out.
It's a big gift.
It's a lovely bow. With us, you've got till the end of January to return it if you're not 100% satisfied. So when you talk about features, I mean, there's a lot going on with this. That 13-inch display is Retina, so that's the newest version, the most vivid colors. Also, it's the 8th generation of the Intel Core i5 processor inside. So as you'll see over the next hour, it's fast. I mean, it's lightning fast. We'll talk about the memory, we'll talk about the solid state storage. Touch ID is brilliant. I'm the worst with passwords. I am useless with, every day I'm resetting passwords because I can never remember what they are. And I think I'll write this one down and then I'll forget where I wrote it down. With this, it's easy and simple with their new technology. $13.99, 6 flex for anybody with any major credit or debit card, and free shipping and handling. Our Apple expert, Mr. Bill Duggan, is here. Bill, how are you, sir?
I'm good, I'm excited.
Are you chilly? You've put on a sweater.
It's evening time. I'm trying to class up the place a little bit. You're in a sport coat. I mean, this is big. We have the brand new MacBook Air. And when I mean new, you go to the Apple webpage, it says new. And what have they done? They've competed and elevated the bar against other Apple products. We love how Apple performs. We love the longevity and the network, but guess what? It's a better screen, it's a better audio, it's better keypad, better touchpad. Yet, it is still razor thin, lightweight, and they have redesigned this all the way down to the atomic molecules because this is actually the greenest laptop you'll ever see, and I'll tell you why. This wedge shape has become iconic, and one thing you have to realize, a lot of computers, the processors and batteries, they're bricks, so they would stop about here. They have re-engineered it all the way to the very tip. You're gonna get processing power, battery power, great screen time. So you see you have this headphone jack, which is awesome. And in this redesign, they have made it lighter and slimmer. And the 2 ports right over here, this is called a USB-C or a Thunderbolt 3. What is that? It is going to charge your device. It's going to transfer your data and information 8 times faster than a standard USB port. But one of the things you have to realize that's important about our bundle tonight, we're including this adapter. if you were to go out and buy a new computer, any kind of computer, and you had upgrades like these ports that are faster and better, first thing you'd want to get is an adapter. We're including that. So what's good about this nice smiley adapter is that it's going to actually turn your USB-C into a standard USB hub, which is great. But HSN doesn't want you to stop there. We're turning that USB into 4 USBs.
That's fabulous.
Exactly. Your wireless mouse, your printer, your flash drives, your external hard drive that you might want to plug in. This is all included. And as we talked about at the launch, I mean, if you're giving this to someone on Christmas Day, there's nothing worse than we're like, oh, I like the computer, but I need to go buy an adapter when the mall opens in 2 days. Everything you're getting in this bundle is going to get you off the ground and running. But most importantly, we're giving you 2 years of Total Tech Premium. This is phenomenal. 365 days out of the year, you have technical support. Yes, you can take this into Apple because Apple stands by your purchase here at HSN even, but they close. So the cool part about Total Tech Premium, they're available when you are in need, and that's just great. So realize this is a better, lighter weight model. What does that mean? I want you to see the screen. So the screen is virtually all screen, and I'd like to actually give you a side-by-side comparison of the MacBook Air that I own. See how you have this big, thick bezel?
Now look at the difference. That's interesting to see that.
And the thing is, it's the same size screen, but it's a bigger, heavier computer. Not the one you're getting tonight. It's lighter, the processor's better, and that's really what you're gonna walk away with. I'd love to show you some of the upgrades that you're getting. I have that older MacBook Air. I love it. But when I'm shopping tonight, I gotta tell you, I'm on the fence. I want to buy this.
You are right.
So I have the 5th generation Core i5 processor, and we're not going up to the 6th or the 7th. It's a huge jump to the 8th generation Intel processor. It has a better screen resolution. You have more screen, which is great. The graphic processor, it's not just high definition, it's ultra high definition. And you're also going to see that it's got the better USB ports, USB-C, because they're faster and more fluid. You have a finger touch trackpad that is bigger than the other one, and they've made it lighter. I mean, that's a huge head scratcher. Let me show you this comparison. So this is my MacBook from home, which I love, I travel with, I take with me everywhere. This is the MacBook Air of this year. It is a smaller, yet it's stronger and more powerful. So really, when you are that student, when you're that business professional, and one thing one of our other tech experts pointed out tonight, the way this is designed, not only is it made of recycled aluminum,
that's amazing,
which is the greenest computer you'll ever find, it's just more efficient in terms of like, have you ever tried to open up a computer and the whole thing gets tipped over? It is just great and fluid every time you open it up. Another thing, I don't know if we can take down the lights. I'd love to point out the keypad, the keyboard. Because with the keyboard, I want you to realize, in the PC world, an illuminated keyboard's an upgrade. In the Apple world, that is standard. But what they did before, it used to be like one light that had to cover all the keys.
Sure.
Each individual key has its own light. So your K and your return key is all gonna be nice and bright and illuminated. This trackpad is even larger, 20% larger, because we do more even with the trackpad. Whether it's swiping, pinch and zoom, whether we wanna use it to make our signature, you can do so much with this. And at the end of the day, the footprint is smaller, lighter. You're walking away with 100, look at that, lights went out, I'm watching a movie.
Every key is illuminated.
Bright and glorious, and you can find it. Because you know that's the biggest upgrade I wanted when I went to the Mac, because I was a PC user, and there's a lot of us PC users out there, and we get scared about making the jump. I gotta tell you, it's easier than ever. One, because Apple now plays well with the PC products that are out there.
Sure.
Two, Apple even shows you how to migrate everything over. And I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah, Total Tech Premium for an entire year in terms of that migration. And actually, one of the biggest reasons why you probably should get it here, you know, if you were to buy this at the Apple Store, Adam, they give you 14 days. That's not enough time. Not enough time to get in comfortable and try new products before you're gonna see if you're gonna keep this for years. You have this through the end of January, isn't that correct? Extended holiday return.
That
so
is
really,
correct, my friend.
you have quite a long time to move in and get comfortable with it, which is just great.
We're getting a lot of questions. Just a couple things, because we're streaming live on HSN's Facebook page. I see you there. I'm trying to be a personal shopper and answer all these questions. I'll do my best. Emilio asks, any MacBook Pros today? Sadly, we're not airing any MacBook Pros. Victoria asked about Apple Watch deals. We do have an Apple Watch deal. It's an Apple Watch, the latest generation. It's a today's special 2. A little bit later in the presentation, we'll give you the details for it, but it is available. In fact, we'll put it on the side of your screen right now so you get an idea of what it is. I also want to share with you And you can see now on the left-hand side, the Apple Watch 4 comes with an extra band. It's
Again,
fabulous.
Brand new from Apple, just like with the MacBook Air. We're giving you the latest with great options here at HSN.
And also, for those asking, we do have the AirPods. One of the top 5 holiday gifts and giftables are Apple AirPods. They're available on HSN on Flex Pay. They're brilliant. I say that, I don't say this lightly. They are life-changing. When you have Apple AirPods, you'll never want any other type of earbud. We're doing 5 flex pay of $44 and free shipping and handling, $647-579 if you want to get your hands on some AirPods. Beautiful, brand new unboxed, delivered to your door. But obviously the star of the show, other than Bill, is our amazing MacBook Air. That's the latest generation. This is not the old model, it is the brand new one. As you're placing your order, we're already nearly 500 spoken for, and it's just the beginning of the day. You're gonna choose gold, space gray, or silver. Silver is down to about 375, maybe 400 at most, so silver will be the first to sell out. You'll then choose which laptop bag. There's the blue, there's the gray, there's purple, and you'll also receive a mouse. You'll receive a physical mouse that allows you to interact with it. Really, I love using a mouse rather than a touchpad, especially if I'm just at home stationary. You'll also receive the USB 4-port hub. So there's lots of bonuses that you're getting in our exclusive package. So most people would agree that when you go to Mac, you never ever go back.
True.
When you change to a Mac, you very rarely say, I wish I used my old style computer. Why is that, Bill?
It's the quality. It's the ease of use. It's the comfortable nature of it. We've all gone to our computers and we're like, oh, is this ever gonna boot up? Is this, I just wanna pay this one parking ticket so I can get on with my day. When you go Apple, it is just a more enjoyable experience. That's why a lot of us, we like our phones, we like our tablets, but that's why when we go to Apple, it is just fluid and a nice user experience. Actually, a great funny example, so, you know, I brought out my phone. I took this picture of Adam and I just a few moments ago, and the thing is, we love it, but I gotta tell you, look at this. Right here. The same picture that I just took on my phone, it's already there on the computer.
Yay.
Apple plays well with other Apple products. They make everything very intuitive and easy to use. I want pinch and zoom. This larger trackpad, look at that detail, allows me to just really accomplish more with so much ease. I love being able to swipe up and I see everything that's running on my computer. Another thing that people appreciate is, yes, you can have a normal desktop, but you can operate your computer where it looks like your tablet or your phone. Since we're on the trackpad, I'd love to show you a few other fun things that you can do. I mean, right over here, I'm getting my emails, which is important. I have this document I need to fill out. What am I gonna do with it? I need to sign it. Remember, now we can actually fill stuff out right here on our computer easily. I need to sign my signature. Look at create signature. How do I create my signature? Right here on the trackpad, just like that. Boom, 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 boom.
That makes life so much easier.
It's just right there, and then I don't even have to print it out. What do I do with that signature? I can just drag and drop it right to where I need it to be. So this trackpad is just more fluid, more responsive, and that's what Apple wanted us to walk away with. And that's what happens. When you see how easy it is to navigate, that's where you're gonna appreciate it. Another fun thing, I don't know if we can show you guys this over here, but you know how there's buttons on your computer, and like, what is all these buttons for? See this little new button up here in the corner? I want to show something to everyone. Your computer gets locked out, or you want to make a purchase, what do? I need to log in. This little square is finger touch ID. Log me in, just like that. How fluid, confirm a purchase, confirm Apple Pay, an HSN order. So that's more secure. And that's a whole other reason why people go Apple. It's the longevity that you have the item. A lot of users that I know, they've had their Apple products for years, not just 4 years of high school or college, but 7, 8 years because of the performance, because it's more secure. The network, the apps and programs designed for Apple are visually stellar, but also easy to use, which you can appreciate, but also a closed network. Another thing is there's a TS2 chip in here, which you might not have heard of that before because it's brand new. The TS2 chip is primarily in your computer just for security. So for secure shopping, secure web browsing, that's Apple knowing what we need of today. The computers in the past might not have needed it because we were all about, you know, getting all that virus protection and all that stuff. They have built it in. So realize this is so feature rich, and because it's the latest from Apple, and that's really what we want. We don't want refurbished, we don't want older, we want the latest. And I'd love to take you through some of those feature rich aspects because at the end of the day, You can't see it until you get it home, but we're gonna show you exactly right now. This is lighter weight. It has a better screen than a high definition television because it has a retina display. It is still yet very lightweight. I've showed you how that trackpad is larger and easier to use. And remember, we're comparing apple to apples here. We're not comparing to other products. Apple raises a bar on itself. They've redesigned the keyboard. They've actually redesigned it everything from A to Z, no pun intended. And this is the first time we've actually done a MacBook Air Today special for the holidays. Perfect way to start the year. You have that 100% recycled aluminum. Isn't that amazing? That's Apple making it green, environmentally friendly, yet the performance that we all want. 128 gigabytes, solid state hard drive. What does that mean? No moving parts. Doesn't get warm, doesn't overheat, doesn't make that weird noise, and it's less likely to have crashes and get jammed, which we can all appreciate. There's even better audio. Yet we've all heard about that, you know, they make them slimmer and lighter, something's gotta go. Apple wanted to make sure we're getting great audio, we're getting great performance, because one thing we haven't talked about much is what's on the inside. It's actually Intel processing on the inside. So remember, you're walking away with Apple, and then you're walking away with Intel Core i5 processing. And remember, the prior MacBook Air, 5th generation. That's the one I have. That's the one I've had for about 2 years now. Love it every time I open it up. Still faster than the PC that I used to have.
Yeah.
But now this is 8th generation, so you're getting the latest and greatest across the board. It's a matter of getting it home for the holidays.
So there's a couple things, and the first thing I want to share with everybody, what I'm about to tell you, I believe is accurate. To the best of my knowledge, it's accurate. If it's not, I want to apologize in advance. If you are just channel surfing, or you're brand new to HSN, or you've never shopped with us before, or you've never been to our website at hsn.com, if you go right now, that should pop up. And that says 15% off your first order if you type in your email address. So, I mean, I don't want to say too much about it, but if I can take 15% off that, now we're really cooking on gas. If you go to hsn.com for the first time, it should pop up automatically. If it does not, if you scroll down, I'll show you right here. If you scroll down to the bottom of hsn.com, you'll see it says here, sign up for email. You'll click that button, enter your details, and they will send you an email, right? They'll send you an email that will allow you to get that 15% off. So that's gonna bring everything down. The flex pay will go down to about, you know, drop by about $30 or so per month. Obviously 30, 60, 90, I mean, you're talking a couple $100 off here or so, or a little bit less, but that's a significant saving. Now, to the best of my knowledge, that works. Clearly, if that's the case, lots of people are about to jump on board. The silver is the most limited. So if you want the silver, there's fewer now than 400 for the entire day before it's sold out. Why shop with us? Remember, this deal is exclusive. We don't just send you the brand new MacBook Air. We're gonna send you a mouse. We're gonna send you the carrier, so you get this beautifully custom-made carry bag, which allows you to protect it in blue, in gray, and in purple. We're gonna send you the 4-port USB hub, and we're gonna send you that 1 year of premium technical support. When you buy a MacBook Air, you stop worrying about viruses, you stop worrying about things going wrong. One of the things that's amazing is that, you know, when you close it down and you open it up again, it's instantaneous in terms of just, there's no waiting around. It does everything you want it to do so fast. Many of us have laptops that take forever and a day to boot up, to log in, to warm up. Maybe the new year holds new adventures. Maybe in the new year you're going to school, or maybe the kids are all grown up and they're going to college. Maybe you're going to start a new home-based business. Maybe you've always wanted an Apple MacBook Air. Well, now's the time to do it, because you get our best price on our most powerful laptop ever with the incredible FlexPay, which is open to everybody. Even if you're joining us for the very first time tonight, you don't need to apply for FlexPay. You know, most of us, when we think about Christmas, we think layaway, because layaway means, you know, you pay, and then once you've paid the whole amount, then you get it, right? With us, you'll pay a sixth of the price and we'll send it to you immediately. So this can go under the tree, ready for whoever you love this holiday season. Now, if you've never used Apple before and you just want to try it, you have our extended return policy. I don't know if it's because of this I don't know if it's because people are tuning in all the time, but we are now busier than we've been for the entire hour so far. If you enter in your email details, and I kind of saw this by accident, folks, which is why I'm kind of hesitant, a little bit hesitant. I'm 99% certain it's going to work on this today's special. It just seems like such a monster discount. I'm like, oh, wow. Enter in your email details. If you go to HSN's webpage, of course, as I said, scroll to the bottom of the screen. If you can't find it, you'll see sign up for email. They will email you a code which will get you 15% off. It's a way to shop. It's a fabulous saving. And the other big thing I should tell you is if you're an HSN credit card holder, if you call and apply for an HSN branded credit card, we'll do 12 months VIP financing, which will bring this home for even less. I think it's like $116. If you apply for the HSN card, you could also save another $20. I mean, we're saving money left, right, and center here, Bill.
Well, that's what we want.
All over the place.
We want to get this
Christmas.
home and enjoy it, because that's where you think about the holiday gift. Sure, there's gifts that we use just for wintertime, just for, you know, one big date night. But with this purchase, you're going to use it for years. You're going to use it for taxes, for making videos, for planning weddings, for you name it, because it's your workhorse. Yet it's a workhorse that really you can take with you everywhere. It's 2.5 pounds. Most tablets are just about 1.5 pounds, so it's a little heavier, yet you're able to get more done. One thing I want to make sure I point out too, it has better audio. And what does that mean? Does this have audio? Oh, this clip doesn't have audio. Well, that's great. But it has actually twice as much bass than the prior version. It's just an upgrade across the board. You want to be a smart shopper. I'd love to show you another example, because, you know, a lot of our hosts here have Apple products, but, you know, you buy them once and you have them for a long time. Sure. This was the original MacBook. Look how much bigger and heavier this one was. And I know hosts here who still have this MacBook because it still works.
I mean, the difference is huge.
And the thing is, it's almost straining to use it with one hand. This one is so razor thin and light. That's why it's called the Air, but you can't think of it as lack of performance, because what they've done is they've taken the Air wedge shape before and they've made it even better. And that's really where you're investing in the best that's out there right now. And you're gonna be able to see the difference right away. Get it home, move into it, and start to use it. Because as you said, Adam, a lot of people, once they go Apple, they never go back. Right. Because the performance is so intuitive and user-friendly. And you can see how much stuff I have up and running. A lot of us in the past get worried because, you know, I'm a PC user. How's it gonna work? I'm gonna come down to my email and I wanna just point out, I signed that permission slip. Someone from work sent me an Excel document. Excel, that's PC. Did you notice how I was able to pull this Excel document? The spreadsheet, I can see it. The clarity is great because of that Retina display, so we can appreciate that. And I'm not just looking at the document, I need to make a number change. Look how my pie graph's all gonna go blue, just like that. I have the ability to actually work on this document, even though it was created in the PC world. I can get more stuff done. I'm more organized, because with 128 gigabytes of storage, that is a lot of memory all in one place. And what happens? I want to find my photos of Adam. I go up to my search window. I can type in Adam, and it's going to be able to go through thousands of photos and find all my Adam photos. It's smart. From the one we took tonight, which is great because that's December 1st, tonight or yesterday, to the one that is how many years back? Let's see, we'll go back to when I was 2013. 2013, actually. You're kind of right. But the thing is, that's how organized you can be. Whether it's photos, whether it's finding documents. There's Siri on the inside. Siri. I know, I have a little accent tonight, thanks. But the thing is, we love those artificial intelligence pucks because they make life easier. We can ask Siri any question. Hey Siri, set an appointment for 12 noon tomorrow to have coffee with Adam. It's gonna tell me.
Did you mean December 2nd, Sunday, or December 3rd, Monday?
Wow, she's being, December 2nd.
You already have another appointment about have coffee with Adam at 12 p.m.
Did you know that?
Should I schedule it anyway?
Please, yes. So
it's on your calendar for today from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Great. It's convenient and easy. If it's not easy enough, a lot of technology would get very confused about it. This is how Siri can even make it easier to find a document, to play music. Hey Siri, FaceTime Adam. I can take my telephone calls on here. I can text message on here. Literally, phone calls come in and I can answer it right over here. Boop. Hello, sir.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You look very clear on my screen.
You look very close, even closer than you were before.
That's amazing.
What I want everyone to notice is I was able to actually speak to the computer. Didn't have to press a button, and it was able to pull you up instantly, cleanly, and that's how efficient this whole process is gonna be. Whether it's FaceTime, whether it's trying to find an email or a document, and you know what the big catalyst is? It's Apple.
Yeah.
They just make everything easier.
The nice thing is when you start using an Apple product, it is so intuitive. It's so user-friendly. And we'll be playing games and we'll be working. You know, we get that question all the time. Well, I use Microsoft Word, or
Right.
I need to use Excel for work. How can I do that on an Apple Mac, Bill? It's not going to work.
You can do it nowadays. That's just it. They want you to be able to get more done, whether it's find more information, have more information at your fingertips, because that's really where you start to excel, because you are a more organized and efficient person. And it's really just because you have Apple on your lap, at your fingertips. Whether you want to find something on a map, whether you want to ask Siri a question. I mean, again, hey Siri. Oh, are we still on FaceTime? There we go. But the thing is, she will be there and responsive for you when you need it. Ask her to find a web page, ask her to find a document, and that's really where the Apple users excel. So right now, I jumped into a Word document. Actually, here's another fun thing. So yes, we can use our keyboard. There's even dictation built in.
Which is wonderful.
Some of the features that are actually on this newer MacBook Air were only in our tablets before. Now, they're in our computer, like dictation, so we can speak an email or a book report to the computer without having to type. Also, how do we get pictures in here? Apple makes it so easy and user-friendly. There's little icons. Follow the icons. If that's not simple enough, I can't remind you enough, you can go into the Apple Store. They will help you out. Or use Total Tech Premium, because we're giving you that, you know, full year of tech support, which is great. So I'm scrolling through, trying to find a photo of Adam. Again, I want to be organized. You follow the icon. What's that little magnifying glass going to do? Okay, I'm going to type in Adam, and there's it. It found my Adam photos. Actually, I love this one of you and Chelsea the other night on air. I can add another one. Oh, again, I need to find Adam. Actually, maybe I want to find Christmas photos. I can type in Christmas, and it's gonna be able to find Christmas photos just like that. Christmas photos, Adam photos. It just makes me a more organized individual, which we all can relate to the benefit of that. We've gotten calls from the boss, where's this, where's that? Right. The kids, mom, where's this, where's that? Here's another fun example, something we couldn't do before. I wanna insert a photo. I'm gonna go to photo, take photo. I don't know if we can show this to everyone at home, but take photo, it just did it, see? Okay, we're gonna need to do a 70-30, guys, if we can show this at home. We've never showed this live on television before. So use my iPhone to take a photo. So I don't know if you guys see this, I'm taking a photo of Adam, and it's gonna pop right in to the book report right over here, boom, use photo. Just like that. Instantly in my document. I've seen no other computer company do that. Guess who's the first to do it? Apple. And why is that important? It's easy to do. Am I a technical engineer? Did I study computer engineering? No. I bought an Apple product.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I got it home. I looked at tutorials online. Sure, there's those out there.
Yeah.
Whether they're on YouTube or apple.com. Even apple.com shows you how to move your PC into your MacBook. Apple wants you to really succeed with this, and that's where you just gotta get it home. So it's a complete redesign, A to Z. It's thinner, yet more powerful. Larger trackpad. Remember, all these specs we're comparing to an Apple product because they have the top bar in the industry. That Touch ID used to only work on a tablet. Now it's in your computer. The colors are the ones you would find in the Apple Store, but you're getting it on our payment plans, which is awesome. The USB-C port, it's more universal and versatile than ever before. And remember, this is the greenest computer you'll find out there, down to the atomic level. They took all those aluminum cans that we go out and recycle, broke it down, and re-engineered this to recycled aluminum, so it's lighter, yet it's more durable, and it's going to last you. That's the biggest difference when we think about computing. Computers should not be disposable and only last a few years. This hardware, it's going to last you and perform like it's supposed to. The littlest upgrades, that illuminated keyboard, that's so what I wanted, and that's what you're gonna get. I don't know if you can notice, these are your speakers on the side. Remember, you have more speakers involved. The speakers, it's 25% more, with twice as much bass, which we can all appreciate.
Look at that.
And what you're noticing here is it naturally lights up, okay? It takes a second, because we brought down the light so dramatically, but imagine sitting at your desk and the sun's going down. You're too focused to get up from the desk to turn on the light. It starts to glow. It's not always running because it's smart.
Right.
And it saves your battery. Exactly. 12-hour battery life. And one of the most important things with the bundle, aside from the year of total tech premium, is the adapter that we have included. My friend went out and bought actually a new MacBook, and it had this universal port. First thing I had to go out and buy, had to search and hunt for, was this adapter to turn this USB-C, which is Thunderbolt 3, which is, remember, this is 8 times faster than a traditional USB port, that's huge, transfers 40 gigabytes per second. So first thing you'd want to do is go buy this adapter. We've included it, so now you have a USB port. But then remember, our bundle includes converting 1 USB port into 4. So maybe you have an external hard drive, maybe you have a mouse that we're including, maybe you have something else you want to plug in. You have tons of user-friendly options, because immediately when you get this home, you have all of this, and you have tech support. Apple's an investment. I totally get that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But when it performs like it's supposed to, and what was it, 2 years ago, January, I finally went Apple. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this because I was trying to get my taxes done, and my taxes were taking forever. I'd make one change to a spreadsheet, and you'd wait. Try to download a bank statement, I'd have to wait. And so I thought, it's the program. I don't have the latest program, so I upgraded the program. Still, same thing. And then finally, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try Apple. I was leery because my whole life, 40 years before, was all PC.
Sure. And
then I tried Apple, I tried doing my taxes. It was faster and fluid. And not that I like doing it, but when you get it done and it's easier, and that's just it. The best salespeople for Apple are not the people at the Apple Store.
It's the customers.
Exactly. It's the user. And that's what we want you to become, because it is a more enjoyable experience.
Well, we are already approaching kind of like the final segment of our show tonight. Bill's going to get an early night and be back in the early hours of the morning. There is no 1 a.m. encore this evening. So this is the launch presentation to get our incredible MacBook Air. There are a lot of questions coming through. This is the new version. This is the one that Apple only unveiled 4 weeks ago. So this isn't the old model that they're trying to clear out. This is you're getting the latest and the greatest. 1,000 folks have said, okay, I want to get one. I've always wanted one. Tonight's my night. The reason why we shop on HSN is because of Flex. There's no doubt. You can't go to the Apple Store and say, listen, I'll give you a 1/6 of the price. Can I take it with me now? With us, you can. So we're making Christmas and the holidays and Hanukkah a little bit more affordable. So you see this price, remember, that includes the carry case, that includes the physical mouse, that includes the year of technical support, that includes the 4-port USB hub. We've taken that lowest price and split it into 6 payments of $233.23. And I did get confirmation that this is the best price. This is the lowest price. This is as low as we go. So that's the great news. Everybody's going to get the best value on this. On top of that, one of the things that you'll appreciate with Apple is that, you know, everything that they did here has been upgraded. Bill has his old model, I believe, on standby, the one that you bought a few years ago.
The one I use to this day.
And listen, it still works great.
It does.
But it's not as thin as this.
Nope.
It's not as light as this. It
doesn't have finger touch ID. I gotta put in my password.
And the thing with passwords is they're always a pain in the neck, so you forget them all the time. Now you touch it and it's gonna give you access to all the things that you want. Now, what about the Core i5 versus the Core, this Core i5 versus the old Core i5?
We'll realize it's Intel, which we all know that name brand, it's great, and that my computer has the 5th generation. We've not gone from 5 to 6 or 5 to 7. We've made the jump to 8. So it's the latest from Intel, it's the Core i5, it's smoother. You have hyper-threading. You have those 2 lanes of traffic. Why be stuck on a 1-lane highway when you have 2 lanes to move information? I'd love to show you actually what Apple prided themselves on in terms of how we all think. You know, we get to a web page and we change our mind. We see something, it's like, oh, I need to go here. And that's what Apple's done. So, you know, I've jumped on to hsn.com, nice and fluid in terms of our larger touchpad, but this is what happens. Let's see what Colleen Lopez has coming up. I'm gonna type in her name, and I just want you to show you how quickly and smoothly it finds that information for us. Because of the processor that's inside. Let's see what Apple stuff we have. You see all the Apple AirPods and the watch that are all right there. Andrew Lessman. Because what happens is we do change our minds, and this is how fluid it's gonna be. And this is what I mean. When I gotta pay a bill or get online to check an email, I don't wanna have to wait for it on top of it.
No.
And that's where Apple just really makes it a nicer experience. And that's why the best customers are the users. And one fun example, I mean, have you ever hit a link and you're like, oh, I should not have touched it, and now you're waiting. So I'm gonna hit HSN Live over here, and it's gonna take me down to our page, and boom, I hit live stream, and just look how quickly it was able to pull that up. Do you know kids today aren't even asking for televisions for their house, their rooms? They want a better computer.
So you can do everything from this.
And what you're watching right now is live television on a computer. Yet it's fast, it's clear, it's more vivid. And how do you do all this navigating? You get it home and start to play with it. You ask Total Tech Support. You want to move everything over from the PC world?
Yeah.
This is on Apple.com. How to move content to your new Mac. They want it to be seamless for you. By the way, you have the latest operating system. So little features like you want dark mode, so it's a little more dramatic. You can easily do that. It's not something you have to go to the Apple Store. Because let's be real, we like our Apple products, we like that Apple Store experience. Sometimes there can be a line.
Sure.
Sometimes there's people sleeping out.
It's a busy place.
Seriously, actually, this is one of the best reasons in terms of our Total Tech Premium. I tried to get some help on my Apple, because you know, we all get questions.
Yeah.
They said come in Tuesday. I'm like, it's Thursday. And I'm like, I have work to need to be done. I didn't have Total Tech Premium. You're getting Total Tech Premium for a year to ask questions and move in. Oh, you know how we FaceTimed?
Go on.
You can group FaceTime now.
What?
Easily. And remember, all those FaceTime calls are via the internet, so it's free telephone call to see family and friends, see what they're opening on Christmas Day. Actually, I'm gonna jump back to my photos. This is how organized I can be with that solid state hard drive, 128 gigabytes of it. So I wanna show you some FaceTime where I love it. So FaceTime with my family because my niece was getting her birthday present and I got to see her. This is grainy because it was actually taken on my phone, but also my nephew. Got to show me his boo-boo. And the thing is, these are little moments that we can't do over the telephone. But more importantly, what I like about my MacBook is, yes, the storage is amazing because it's more photos, it's more apps, it's more games, it's more content, and it's accessible. I'm showing you how accessible it is. But when we are talking about FaceTiming and being able to gauge with family and friends, I use my computer, I sit in front of the TV, I'm on it. My telephone rings, I can take it on my MacBook Air.
Yes.
I get a text message, I can take my text messages on my MacBook Air. And the thing is, whether it's text messages, where it's everything, it's all right here and easy to use, and that's where we all appreciate it at the end of the day, because it's our hub, and it's reliable, because it's Apple, and because it performs like it's supposed to when we need it.
I want to just remind you of the Apple AirPods. Continue to get a lot of questions about these throughout the presentation so far. One of the most popular giftables, there's no question about it, throughout the holiday season. Apple AirPods are little